You're blocking the law of attraction and you do not even know it. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let me show you how you're blocking the money, the love, the happiness, and whatever else it is that you want in your life from showing up. Let's go. Okay, so every time you keep looking at your watch, you keep looking at the time, you keep looking at the world outside of you, and you're saying it's not here yet. You're blocking any creative forces of the universe from making a miracle in your life. You're blocking the people that you want to show up, your soulmate, your business partner, your friends. I can only speak from my own experience, but every time I've constantly analyzed, is this working yet? Is this working yet? I blocked it. You know, there's a quote in the Bible that says something to the effect of, through my own self, I can do nothing. And what is that saying? Is that if you're in your ego, what is your ego? E-G-O, edging God out. It's that part of our mind that wants to figure out how everything is going to work, and it wants to edge the perfection of the universe out. It wants to block divine timing and try to slam and do everything on our own. And when you're in that space, you block what you want from showing up. Why? Because every time you look at your watch, every time you look at the calendar, every time you look outside of yourself and you say, but why hasn't my soulmate shown up yet? I'm having no luck attracting the perfect business partner. I cannot believe that I'm still in debt. My boss is still so difficult. I still am in the same place. What you're doing is you're moving yourself into a lack energy. Immediately, that's what you're doing. So if you want to step into the reality that you've intended to create for yourself, you gotta trust the timing of things. And you have to understand this. Well-being and joy where you are now, joy and well-being where you are now, is the very thing that will accelerate everything that you want in your life. Look, I can remember when I couldn't pay my rent, and my now wife was in debt, and she didn't even tell me at the time because she was paying for our groceries and our electric bill and all these stuff that I couldn't even afford to pay for. And it would have been very easy for me to say, this is BS, none of this works, you can't create the life that you want, we're all doomed. It would have been easy for me to do that. But I quit looking at my watch. I quit looking at the calendar. I don't even wear watches. I quit looking at the calendar. I quit doing all these things and saying, it's not happening yet. It's not happening. And I said, I know it's going to happen. I know it. I can see it. I can taste it. I can smell it. I can touch it. I know that it's close. And you know what's so funny? It's going to be in a year. It's going to be in 6 months. It's going to be in not a very long period of time. I'm going to look back and I'm going to say, my whole life has changed. Everything in my life has changed. And you have to let go of trying to do it all on your own. You have to let go of it. And you have to say, God, I trust your timing. Universe, I trust the timing. There's a divine order to my life. Comment down below. There is a higher purpose to my life. And I want you to trust in that today. Know what you want. Get a clear image of what you want. Get involved in the feeling of that. And know that things much greater will start to unfold. Let me show you. And here's what I mean by that. You know, we were in debt, and now here's where we're staying. I'll give you a cool view. So, honeymoon vibes. Coming right down here, and this place costs me more a night than I used to make in a month. And nothing changed in my life until I quit wondering why the changes weren't happening. A little cloudy today in Maui, but that's one coastline there, the Central Valley there, and the opposite coastline right over there. Beautiful waterfall over there. So when you let go of trying to constantly analyze when it's gonna happen. Constantly trying to say, is this even working? Is this even worth it? That's my favorite spot right there, the jacuzzi. And when you stop doing that and you start to just say, I trust that there's a divine timing, and you start affirming this reality that hasn't happened yet, you know, because basically what you are is you're like a planet. And if you think of the law of attraction like that, you know, it's like you're a planet and you have a gravitational pull on your life. This is beautiful. It looks like it's like Ireland, even though I've never been to Ireland. Anyone from Ireland out there think it looks like Ireland? So it's like you have a gravitational pull in your life. And what happens is you are constantly bringing things into your orbit. It's just that the things that are in most people's orbit is everything that they don't want, but they're constantly affirming the fact that they don't have what they want, because they say, well, I mean, I've been doing this stupid journaling and I've been hypnotizing myself. Dude, I hypnotized myself for 2 years and nothing in my life was shifting. I think the reality for me was I was struggling so much that it took me so much time for me to start to understand that what I see with my eyes is just a reflection off my past. I kept looking to see with my eyes and saying, yeah, but it's not here yet. But all I was doing is I had developed so many belief systems about not being good enough, smart enough, that things take a long time. And then what happened was what Napoleon Hill says. Napoleon Hill says that riches, when they come, success, when it comes in such vast quantities that one wonders where it was hiding all those lean years. It took me 2 years, and then I created more success and progress in about a 3-month span than I did the previous 2 or 3 years. And so, I like that part right there. And so, what I invite you to do is consider the same thing. Trust in the divine timing. Keep working towards your vision. Keep sitting in contemplation. Download my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com, and affirm there is a divine timing for my life. Stop looking to the world outside of you to define your possibilities, and start looking inward to your heart and soul. Build the image, live in the reality, and disregard the outer world. Or as Steve Jobs did, build your reality distortion field. That's what they called Steve Jobs' place at Apple, at the company Apple. He had a reality distortion field where he didn't let the outside world define and decide what he was going to create in his life. And he just wouldn't accept what he saw with the world, and it made everything in his life possible. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification right over there. Start rejecting the outer appearance of the world. Start holding true to your dreams, to your images. Don't doubt God, don't doubt the universe. There's beautiful things in store. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you download my free success hypnosis, and I'll see you on the next video.